There's this question people have been asking, begging for answer. A pertinent question at that, begging for answer. Andy Uba, the APC candidate for Anambra Decide 2021, won the APC primary with 230,000 votes. And everybody was shouting, this and that. Not to talk of those who defected, who decamped. A lot of lawmakers in that state decamped to APC unannounced. They didn't even say their party member. They didn't tell anybody. All of a sudden, they just decamped. The deputy governor, the same thing. He decamped. And he was talking about being a spare tire and what have you. He does not even have a good ground of decamping. Of course, everybody knows quite all right the reason why he did that. So, if Andy Uba won the APC primary with 230,000 votes, the total vote cast during the APC primary was 348,000. In the main elections, he has gotten less than 60,000 votes. So where are those 348,000 APC members that voted at the primary elections? You remember the same thing happened. Yes, the same thing happened during 2019 presidential election. They didn't even do primaries. So they just told us that about 12 million, 50 million voted. Hell, they just voted for Buhari unopposed. About 15, 20, between 12 and 15 million voted for Buhari. So they say automatically Buhari had won, and that was what they did. And that is what and the pattern they have been using since that time. So where are the people? People are asking questions. Some people are even making jokes out of it, whether unknown government have dealt with them. They will just write figures. Even Tinubu too, they already told us that about 2 million people, I don't know whether 5 million, 10 million, that they've already know that they are going to vote for Tinubu. You see how they project nonsense. And just like some people are saying that IPOP was very, very smart to have cancelled that election a day before. That, maybe 2 days before the election date. And some people are like, they have reasons for doing this nonsense. They were so hopeful. Maybe they didn't prepare. They just feared that people will not just come and forget it. They know what to do. So it's taking them on our ways. And you can remember one INEC officials telling us that it was as a result of IPOP sit-at-home order that caused the low turnout. You can imagine. The thing really surprised them. It really surprised them. Chronic riggers, APC. Maybe IPOP made the people that voted Andy Uba primary to defect to ABGA. I wonder how on earth anyone will in his right thinking will vote for APC. Honestly speaking, lie is what has been going on. And people are saying, leave IPOP. They should leave IPOP out of this matter. They should just leave them. They have failed woefully. They were telling us, I could remember the INEC chairman was boasting that they were more than prepared. Nothing will happen. This and that. IPOP wanted to do this, but they are going to shock IPOP. They will shock them. That was what they told us. So the question is that where are the remaining people that voted Andy Uba during the primaries? Where are they? Where are they? Nobody can really answer that question. Where are they? Now, Uzodima is saying it's going to go to what is it called? Supreme Court. That is where they are hoping to go and iron the issue out. We're blaming IPOP. IPOP is the cause of bad government, bad rules, unfinished and abandoned projects, high cost of living, strikes, non-payment of salaries, accidents, sicknesses and diseases, COVID-19 unemployment, kidnapping, stealing, domestic violence, bribery and corruption in the country, zoo country. You can imagine. It's inconclusive because APC lost. Now, wow. They are confused. IPOP may play them big game. Leave IPOP out of this matter. If you call IPOP again, declare Soludo winner before it is too late. He has won almost all these local governments. Only Yala cannot determine the winner of the election. Don't just say that. The more you look, the less you see, because that 200 or 330 something votes that they said he got during the primaries now, they can turn it to to wine, they can turn it to something else, to plenty votes, and they'll begin to tell you this and this and this and that. Now that we are hearing that they are calling for cancellation of the of the election, what do you expect? What do you think can happen? They can say it. Oh, don't don't joke with them. Don't joke with them. Don't really joke with them. The kind of this thing they play. But even in Oshun election, if you want to check at it thoroughly and very well, you see that there was this close margin between APC and PDP. But this one, not even, this is so shocking. That's it to tell you that I don't know what they were waiting for, what they were expecting, especially INEC, that is now blaming IPOP. I don't know what they were thinking. Not even not even one local government that APC won. So because like I've always said, you cannot build something on nothing. Before you build something, there must be something on ground. You can't build something on nothing. But I don't know how they're going to do this whole thing, whether just to fulfill all righteousness, but it is very shameful and disgraceful. Very shameful and disgraceful. How can you get that kind of number of votes in your primaries? So where are your people now? Where are the people? Where were the people? The people that voted during that time, where are they? That is how they just write figures. Anyhow, they write figures and they begin to tell you that that is how it is. You say that you take it or leave it. You can imagine such a thing. They wanted to use IPOP sit at home to rig APC into power, but IPOP played a game they don't understand. That is why they are confused now. I don't think it's even more than that, because the people, of course, even with or without the sit at home, the people already know that they can't even vote. Even not voting for APC is just a given. It's a given to me. I don't think of course, the IPOP sit at home, that the sit at home order that was cancelled or suspended, could have, thrown them off their feet or off balance. But I believe that the people already knew what they wanted, to go APC, just like what they did. Tell me, how are people enjoying in the APC in Imo State? How are they enjoying? Are they getting it right? So, guys, let's hear your opinion on this particular question. The primaries, the number of votes they got in primaries, and what is happening now.